Hello dear friends. Welcome to my channel, Educative Literature. Today let us learn to write an essay on the role of Queen Elizabeth in the history of England. Queen Elizabeth I was daughter of King Henry VIII. She reigned for 45 years from 1558-1603. She was very bright and spoke several different languages during the reign. There were many achievements, and that is why it is called as a golden period. Renaissance means rebirth. England also produced important thinkers during English Renaissance such as Francis Bacon, whose ideas would be critical to the development of the scientific method, and Thomas More, whose book Ethiopia would be influential in the development of communism. Few peoples were wages earners in the modern sense, but most of the poor depended on the waged work for a proportion of their income. That declining buying power of the real wages pushed many into acute misery. Thus, Elizabethan period witnessed the emergency of the poverty on the new scale. Some Elizabethan were strong supporters of the Protestant Reformation, some were staunchly Catholic, some were ambivalent, and some still practiced stricter form of Christianity, Puritanism. There were several occupations during Elizabethan era. The occupational range includes merchant, lord, goldsmith, carpenter, farmer, knight, tailor, and squire. Marriage were arranged. Women were supposed to bring dowry to the new husband. Women who didn't marry were considered as witches. The age of marriage was 12 years old for girls to marry, 14 years for boys. The Queen had power to send someone to prison and order execution. All laws required the Queen's consent. The Queen could not write and pass law but could draw a bill and forward it to Parliament for consideration. Formal attire often consisted of elaborate gowns and finest jewelry. Man often wore fancy jacket and feathered hats. The upper class people of the Elizabethan era ate many spicy and sweet foods consisting of the expensive spices and ingredients. Poor people could not afford much red meat like beef, so tended to eat white meat. The purpose of humanism was to create a universal man whose person combined intellectual and physical excellence and who was capable of functioning honorable in virtually any situation.